Okay, so we're back to Bridge now. We saw that really cool, quick way to have a slideshow presented to the parents as they come into the classroom, or to anyone really, to just to have that running. Sometimes what I'll do after the end of a particular project and it's gone pretty well is I'll put a laptop plugged into a really big screen TV that we have, and I'll just kind of put that in the door frame of my room. So as people are going by, walking past my classroom, they'll see that slideshow just kind of moving along, and they go, "Wow, what's going on in this room? Let's go check it out." Kind of fun. Well, let's say that your students want to present their work. Now they've done all the work here, and this could be, anybody from say middle school up would probably be able to benefit from this as a student. But you as a teacher, no matter what grade level you teach, you could decide, hey, you know what? I want to take my best examples of some of these things, and I'd like to put them onto a contact sheet and be able to have them printed out and then stick them into my lesson plan folder so I can see, hey, here's some really good examples of this particular project. So here's how you go about doing that. Inside Bridge, at the top, this is CS6 again, you're going to come up to the top and you're going to see there's a couple of options for the way that the images are laid out here. Right now I'm in the Essentials. I have the film strip, and that looks different. Let's back that up. And you can see your film strips running across the bottom there. The metadata, oh my goodness, it shows you all the information about this particular picture or pictures. But the one we really want is output. I'm just going to click on output, and let's see if we can get this to work. There we go. Now output shows up, and what you see here is kind of that same strip down the bottom, but the right hand side has all the power here. Okay, so I'm going to take a look over at the right hand side, and I see that I've got the ability to have a document here. I don't want international paper, I'm going to say US paper. Now I know it's not really US paper, it's really kind of the screen size here, but when I print it, it's going to print on US letter size paper, so you don't want to have international paper. Your printers will not be happy with you. So here we have US paper, letter size 8.5 by 11, 300 on the pixels per inch on the quality, very good. You got all kinds of different options here. So let's back this up. What I'd like to do is to make a contact sheet of all of these pictures. So I'd like to do is select all of them, and I can do that by doing Command A on a Mac or Control A on a PC. And now it tells me right in the middle here that I have 36 items selected. Oh, here's where you get to have some fun with the children and talk about math. 36 items selected. How many rows and columns of pictures could I do to get 36 items on a page? Well, the answer would be 6 times 6 is 36, but 36 individual images on one page is just too many really small images. My suggestion would be 3 columns and 6 rows and have 18 images on 2 separate pages. Let's see how that looks. So back this up. On the right hand side, I come over to columns and rows. I highlight the columns and make it 3. Those are the ones that go up and down. And then I highlight this and I make this 6, and those are the ones that go side to side. I can say use auto spacing. I can even say rotate for best fit. I don't want to say repeat for one page because that'll give me 36 pages. Don't want to do that. So let's back up. And now before I go anywhere, this is a really awesome feature. I don't know why they took it out of the CC version of Photoshop, but it's a really great option. Check this out. Just hit refresh the preview. This is before we even decide to say OK. We're just going to say refresh the preview and give it a second and wait for it and check it out. Here it comes. Oh, oh, come on, come on. We're going to get 2 sheets of 18 pictures on a page. There's one page, pretty nice. And it's going to give us the other page automatically here. So this would save out as 2 different pages in one file called a PDF. And PDFs are portable document files that can be attached to any kind of email or anything else. Or you can just have them printed out just like this for yourself and put this into your folder and say, hey, check this out. Here's some of the best examples of this particular project. Well, I did ask it to rotate for best fit, and now I'm going to have to see these guys on the side. So I don't know if I want that. Let's back that up. I'm going to go back over to rotate for best fit and just turn that off. But before I can see what it did, I have to go back to refresh the preview again. And again, it's a really nice little feature that you can just quickly make the change and go, ah, that's it, that's better. And to do this with your students, you can say, if you have high school students or you have middle school guys, you can say, you guys do this. Show me what you got. So you have all your stuff saved in a folder. Open up Bridge, go to Output, select them all, and let's make a contact sheet and see what this looks like. These guys would then save the contact sheet out. Down the bottom of the page, what we're going to do, oops, I got my thing there. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Down the bottom of the page, we're going to take a look at viewing after we make a PDF here. I keep getting that. Down the bottom, you can see View PDF After Save right there. There it is. Click that on. And now, if we go to hit Save, it's going to give us the option to save it. I'll say Test Contact Sheet. And I'll put it on the desktop. Great. And just hit Save. And give it a second. It builds a PDF, and when it's done, it'll pop the PDF up right in front of us. And then the kids can just print it, or you can print it and stick it into your folder with all of your lessons and say, hey, here's a really great page of stuff that represents that particular project. And I don't know why mine's opening up Acrobat Pro, but that's all right. And there we go. And we'll say yes to that. So there it is, nice little contact sheet. And there's the other page. As you notice, it's a PDF, so it's all in one folder, one file. And then you can go ahead and hit print or put it someplace else or whatever. Kind of a nice little feature.